What's going on, guys, and welcome back to podcast number 12. So this is some deja vu right here, because if you remember last week, we already did podcast 12. But if you guys watched my video that I made called Inappropriate Content, then you would have seen that that video got taken down, and yeah, it didn't go well. But yes, so I lost that video, so I'm gonna have to, so that's gone. So this is gonna have to be the podcast 12. So that's fine. You know, it's like that. It's like that never happened. We're gonna have to look at it that way, except for the people who were actually there live. So, you know, it's fine. So on, what's up, man? Yes, the Arkham franchise. We're into the Arkham franchise. I thought about doing the Resident Evil franchise, but then I looked at the games and I said, well, I only did 0, 1, 2, and 3 on the channel. I don't want to spoil anything. I feel like that I know that there are some people who are watching that for the first time and don't know anything about it. So I just want to save it for. I just want to save it. You know, I just want to save it for when we get to it on like the channel. You know, I don't want to spoil it yet. But the Arkham Knight. You know, I feel in Arkham VR more or less because I did Arkham Asylum, did Arkham City. We're working on Arkham Knight right now. A lot of people really want me to keep going with that one, which is great. Keeps that game alive. But yeah, it's cool. I actually got to show off some footage of the new outfit they put in the update, which is cool. So that's great. So we're gonna be talking about the Arkham games today. Spermano and I just beaten all of the Arkham games through Arkham Asylum, through Arkham VR. Well, that's cool. I'm going to replay all the Arkham games again just to review them, all right? Zaid, hey Mike, what's up? Not much, man. What's up with you? Comic Book King, hey, man, what's up? Zaid, Michael Keaton said that Batman never cries like Spider-Man after watching the Gwen death scene in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. What do you think about that statement? All that tells me is that Batman has never apparently have failed to protect people in his life then. Because if you remember that scene, not just in the movie, but like in the comics, for crying out loud, I mean, that was a very tense, very scary situation. You know, it's pretty much almost like the love of his life. She gets killed. He basically mentally snaps her a little bit, and I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, that statement just tells me that Batman never has ever lost someone that close to him before then. Because seriously, like, and I don't think he really. I mean, yeah. I mean, there have been moments when he's lost Alfred, or he's lost, Jason Todd, of course. But no, he's never cried over it, you know? So, I don't know. Batman's just a stone wall, I guess. Batman's got no emotions. His parents are dead. Zaid, which Resident Evil game has the best story, in your opinion? The best story? Best story. That's a good question. I don't think I've ever thought about that, actually, just because I like all the games equally. Best story. I really like 5's story. I really do like 5's. 4's was fine. I like 3's. I like 2's is fine. I really like the first game. I would say 5. I would say 5 is probably my favorite story. Wolf Cool, hey man, what's up? Wolf Cool, Arkham City is my favorite Arkham game. Cool. That's a lot of people's favorite Arkham game. What time is it over there? For me, it's 11:24 p.m. For me, it is 5:26 p.m. As you can see, the sun's still out because it's like on my face. Zaid, Marvel made a video where they talked about who can control lightning more, Storm or Thor, and Marvel said Storm can control lightning a lot better than Thor. What do you think? Um, well, it is her specialty. Her specialty is to control weather. So I would like to think that she does have a little bit more experience than Thor. Um, but then again, Thor has had nothing but thunder and the hammer. So I don't know. I mean, maybe I would say Thor because Thor, like I said, has had more time using thunder and electricity than Storm. Like Storm just controls the weather, so that means she can control a lot of aspects of it. But for her to actually like control lightning, I think that's a blatantly false thing to say because Thor is always glowing with electricity. So I think Thor would definitely have better control of electricity than Storm. Just because she can control the weather doesn't necessarily mean that she, is the better thunder summoner or whatever. Jedi Prime, how's it going, Mike? I hope you feel safe out there in your house. Yeah, it's pretty good. I feel protected. Spermanon, how would you rank the Arkham franchise worst to best? Ooh, okay. How would I rank the best to worst or the worst to best games? Like objectively, here, let me close that a bit. Objectively, what I think is the worst to best in the Arkham franchise. That's a good one. Okay, so where would I even start? I would say Arkham VR is probably the worst, because it's just a VR game. It's nothing like Arkham Asylum or Arkham City or Arkham Origins or Arkham Knight. It's just a VR game telling you a story and you interacting with something. So it doesn't do much. So I would say Arkham VR is definitely the worst one. And then right after that, I'm going to say Arkham Asylum. And the reason why I'm going to say Arkham Asylum is because the gameplay is not as updated as it is in Arkham City, Arkham Origins, or Arkham Knight. So then Arkham Asylum, and then I think, well, if we're talking objectively here, definitely I think would probably be I think be it's so hard. It's so hard because I'm gonna get flack either way. It's there's no way for me to not get flack for saying this. So, I have three choices. I have three choices of what would be next. Oh boy. Let me go back and just read the question one more time. How would I rank the how would I rank the Arkham franchise? How would I rank it? Arkham Knight. So Arkham Knight then, and then Arkham City, and then Arkham Origins. And I know that there is going to be a huge disagreement with me about that. Probably someone would say Arkham City is their favorite, as the best one. Me, because I'm biased, Arkham Origins is my favorite, therefore it's my best one. So yeah, Arkham VR, then Arkham Asylum, then Arkham Knight, then Arkham City, then Arkham Origins. That's how I would rank it. Zayd, whenever Marvel makes a new video on their YouTube, it always ends with some saying, "This is Marvel, your universe. What do you think?" I think that is a false statement. It's not your universe. It is Marvel, but it's not your universe anymore. If you're like an old school fan like me, like it's not for me. Like they completely have ruined Like it's so crazy, you know, and it's kind of funny. I keep really stroking that Fortnite ego lately because they've done a better job than Marvel has in a long time. Like a video game that has nothing to do with Marvel did it better than, for example, Avengers A Day or anything like that. Like it's so crazy how a multiplayer game that I'm not even a really big fan of. Like when I first played Fortnite, I was like, you know, it's a kid's game, it's whatever. But no, actually, after I started playing it with my family a bit more, yes, I play Fortnite with my sisters and my brother. We'll all be in squads, and we'll just like play. We'll get like 3 wins in a row. We'll get like 3 battle royale wins. Like we just conquer the map. Um, but no, it's so cool. Like the She-Hulk looks beautiful. She looks great. Storm looks great. They got Iron Man. Iron Man looks cool. He's got some good stuff in there. Thor is really. It's really weird to see Thor without a beard, and I don't know how I feel about that outfit, but he's fine. They got a lot of cool stuff. They had this cool event where they're like, you know, doing this big cool superhero thing where you're fighting with different combinations of powers, and it was so cool because I got to see what moves canceled out so that I could like do even bigger, better damage. It like it felt cool. It felt really good to play that. And I mean, I played Avengers A Day, and I had a lot more fun playing Fortnite than I did Avengers A Day with the superhero stuff, which is crazy. And that game's like free to play. You know what I'm saying? So again, yeah, they really have screwed the pooch with Marvel themselves because they're so focused on pushing their agendas that they don't know how to just do it right anymore or have fun doing it. Like they don't like they just don't. Again, I'm not there, so I don't know what's going on there. But they just don't get it. They just don't understand. You know, they don't know how to. I think they just don't care. They don't care. They don't care about making money. They care about just pushing an agenda, a dying agenda, mind you, an agenda that no one is even caring about anymore because it's becoming stale. Like you can only push the agenda so far before it becomes stale and people have had enough and they're going to push you out. And I really hope that, you know, we win. I really hope that as far as this big old culture war that, you know, normal people win because this insanity has just been it's infected Marvel, it's infected a lot of big companies, and it ruined a lot of games, it ruined a lot of movies, and we just want it to go away. We just want it to stop. And like I said, if the only way to do that is to just kill the Marvel universe and just get rid of it, then so be it. Same thing with DC. If DC continues to do any stupid shit, then they gotta go too, because I'm not gonna tolerate any more of this big SJW nonsense push anymore. Like it's gotta go away. It's gotta go away, man. It's the only way for everything to get fixed. She-Hulk has to go back to normal. She has to look beautiful again. Like I don't understand why she cannot be strong and beautiful at the same time. Like good Lord, I fucking wanted to just choke the life out of the person who wrote that book. But yeah, man. All right, let's move on. Well, cool. Our Batman Arkham Asylum had a smaller map, and Arkham Knight is an even bigger map. Yes, that is very true. Arkham Knight did have the biggest map. You could go around all these 3 sections of the city. You had the Batmobile. That was great. That was fun. A lot of people's complaint was the Batmobile and how it was a lot like a bat tank, and how it was, you know, if I was to tell you what my favorite part about the Batmobile was in the Arkham Knight game, it would probably be the little side missions where I would chase the APCs and I would just like shoot them with like my little missiles. I had fun doing that because that's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in the Batmobile chasing vehicles like that. That was fun. That was my favorite thing about the and I guess I did kind of like how I got to use the Batmobile a little bit with some puzzles. Sometimes but it does sometimes overstay its welcome. So I don't know. The coronavirus cases are rising in the UK again. We are getting a second lockdown soon. Ah, shit. Oh my God. All right, let's talk about the corona a little bit. Let's talk about the coronavirus, because I feel like I should probably say something to you guys about the coronavirus. I've sat back and I've watched the cases and I've watched the amount of people who have gotten the virus. And I think I understand what the problem is. I think I understand why that it's having such a big effect on people. Let's go back to earlier in the spring, maybe even a little bit at the end of winter, in maybe February or maybe March or something. That was when flu season was supposed to kick in. That was when the flu was supposed to because you got flu season, you got a time when people are just going to get sick or whatever happens. But what happened was, right as that was happening, the coronavirus came in. Now, I was under the impression that, I thought I had the flu. I could have sworn that I just had the flu. But it did feel a lot like the flu was strong, very, very strong. I mean, it hopped around my house pretty good. It hopped around the house pretty good. The only person who didn't get sick was my sister. So I guess she might be naturally immune. Good for her, not good for us. So when I got sick, it physically hurt. It physically hurt to be sick. I have come under the impression that I think the whole thing with the coronavirus is two things. It's either one, that the coronavirus is a lot like a flu symptom, and that instead of the flu, I got the coronavirus, and I, was whatever, and I was able to, get better from it, and now I'm just naturally immune. Here's why. Because I have gone to a lot of different stores and a lot of different places around my area. There is no way that I would have not have gotten the coronavirus already. And there's no way that I would not have already gotten sick again. So I think that the coronavirus either A, amplifies the effects of what you are sick by or what your disability is, or, and this is the or it is its own thing. So, I mean, well, it is its own thing, but I mean, it's its own type of flu, I guess you could say, or its own type of sickness. That's two things, but I can guarantee you that I think I already have the coronavirus, and I think I'm already healed from it, and I think my immunity is already kicked back in, and it has learned to create its own antibodies to, get rid of it. Here's the problem. People keep trying to hide from this virus. People keep trying to wear the mask, be safe, lock down. Ooh, it's no, motherfucker. Do you know what's going to help? You actually helping the community, you actually going to the hospital, making sure that you're okay and everything's okay. Instead, people want to play this political game where it's oh, okay, well, you don't really have a cure yet. We need a vaccine, blah, blah, blah. No, we don't need a vaccine. We need the coronavirus to go away. Okay, people are dying from it. Okay, let me go back to what I think. I think that the reason why people are dying is because number one, people are either, again, they already are sick, or they already are affected with something, or they got some type of disease, and you can get very sick and whatever in your older age, and that's just the way it is. And that's why you see a lot of older people dying from this. Of course, that makes sense. And then there's the other thing where it's where it's its own thing, where it's just very strong. So I don't know, guys. I don't know what to really say at this point. I mean, I'm a normal person. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of getting sick of this shit. I'm kind of at the point where what do I have to do? Do I have to be a politician? I just like go up there and be like, I'll be like, all right, damn it, I just like fucked up my chair. Be a politician, you go up there and be like, all right, motherfuckers, here's what we're gonna do. Fuck these lockdowns, fuck these masks. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna do a case study on every single one of these motherfuckers that comes into this place. And if you guys got any ideas, you scientists over there that are gonna solve this problem, you go ahead, you do it. You pump the drugs that'll make them into them. And if it works, it works. And then the problem is solved. Okay, enough of this shit. It's a political game. I'm sick of it, and it's disgusting to watch. It is disgusting to watch my higher ups, not mine, because I don't like Democrats. At least the ones who fuck me over is what I'm trying to say. The ones up there who are fucking me over, who are like, oh, you gotta lockdown, oh, you gotta stay in, you gotta wear the mask. No, fuck you. Okay, that's not what's gonna help this situation at all. What's gonna help the situation is if you actually do something. You're not doing anything. You're just telling people to stay in their house, and you're getting people pissed off, and that's why they're getting out of their house and they're rioting in the streets, because they're fucking pissed. But the problem is they're not brave enough to go to their houses and protest against those motherfuckers. Those are the motherfuckers you should go protest at. Those are the ones, not regular people. Like it's so stupid, and they're so brainwashed by CNN and all these liberal fucking media sites that they don't know how to just look around you, look at the situation and think, is it how bad is it really? And be like, okay, well, all right, so it's not, the coronavirus isn't that bad. Maybe I should go ask them about it. Maybe I should question it. Maybe I should actually, have my own thoughts and opinions on things. Because maybe if I wasn't such a follower or such a lamb, maybe the world would be a better place. I'm sorry, I had to just go off on that little rant because goddamn, UK, what do I have to do? Go over there and smack the politicians in the face? Like, seriously, like, I'm so sorry. Like, this is so bullshit. All right, let's just fucking move on. Oh, yeah, FYI, the mask thing for me is about to end. I think it's the 28th of September is when I get to finally stop wearing the goddamn mask. So, in my state, at least. So I'm very happy about that. That means I'll be able to go to the store or go to the gym and not have to wear the mask. I've not been able to go to the gym because I have to wear that stupid mask. And I get it, the law is the law, but I can't go to the gym with the mask on. I'll pass out with that thing on my face. I have to have it off. I need to breathe. I'm lifting heavy weights. Like, I know it doesn't look like I know it does not look like I lift heavy weights, but I lift heavy weights. I got that inner strength. But again, it's just so dumb, man. This shit's got to end. It's been almost a year. It's got to be done. And then what's going to happen when it's winter? What's going to happen when it's winter? What are you going to say in the wintertime? Like, what? Oh, the virus froze in the winter. Like, fuck you. And then what's going to happen when flu season comes again? Oh, flu season. Whatever. Coronavirus again. No, fuck you. It was probably just the flu again. It's so stupid. Oh, God, I'm so done, man. I'm so done with the politics. I really, really am. I'm getting angry. I'm getting very, very angry about politics. Like, I'm so sick of it. Like the reality is coming to the reality is coming to life. The reality is coming to life about, the politicians up there who have all this power and they think they can do whatever they want. And it is sickening. It's very sickening and it pisses me off. And it's a damn shame. It's just a damn shame. And we need better people in office. We need to vote. We need to vote these motherfuckers out, and we need to vote in the people who are going to actually help, like Trump. And I know I just pissed off a few people, but guess what? He's the only one who is going to help us right now. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to go vote in November. And if any motherfucker tries to come up to me, harass me or anything, because I don't know what it's going to be like when come voting time, hands might be thrown. Hands might be thrown. Zaid, Marvel has released an X-Men comic called X of the Swords, where every X-Men character has a sword. What do you think? I think that's stupid. That's dumb. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Zaid, who do you think would win, Red Hood or the Winter Soldier, and why? Oh. Red Hood or Winter Soldier? Ooh, that's a weird one. That's a weird one to do. Red Hood or Winter Soldier? Well, Red Hood was trained by Batman. Batman is very skilled. And Winter Soldier is a soldier. One of them was trained by Batman. The other one was trained by Russian assassins and American soldiers and stuff like that. American army, I should say. I'm going to give it to Red Hood because, again, trained by Batman, and Batman is very skilled. Part of me wants to say Winter Soldier, but I think Red Hood could do it. And again, I think it's because he's trained by Batman. And in Winter Soldier, I don't really know his background that much on who taught him to do what and things like that. And I know that Winter Soldier does become Captain America, but I really think that Red Hood would have a better chance to fight. I don't know. I think Red Hood would win. Is it me? Is it just me because your room looks a lot smaller compared with the other podcast I saw you in? Yes. So you finally have figured it out. I have a smaller room. You have figured it out. Yes. So I have I do have a smaller room. I'm in a small room. Which is why I was very worried about it being very echoey. Which is the good news. It's not, because I have all my posters. And that does reduce the sound waves that I'm producing, so they don't bounce back at me and create an echo. So that's good. That's the good thing. But yeah, I'm in a smaller room. You are absolutely correct. Detective points for you. Wolf Cool, do you think the Arkham series would have been if it had been set in the daylight? Would it have been good if it was set in the daylight? You mean? Well, I think it would have been cool if maybe one or two of the games the sun started to rise or something. I like that. I think that's cool where Batman's still out but the sun's starting to rise. I think that's cool. I think I would have liked that a lot. But other than that, no, I don't think actual daylight he should be out in, but maybe like a sunrise or something. That would have been cool. Maybe at the end of Arkham City, maybe at the end of Arkham Knight. That would have been cool. Zaid, Marvel said that Storm doesn't need a hammer to control lightning, and she is an Omega level mutant, and she has her version of Mjolnir, and it just made her more powerful. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is so fucking stupid. Ooh, look, a female. Look how more stronger she is than the male. Go fuck yourself, Marvel. No, this is absolutely incorrect. Absolutely incorrect. You are talking about an Omega level mutant, which Storm is a very threatening mutant. Let's be real. She can literally control the weather. That is threatening. But we're talking about a god. We're talking about a being who is in the levels of godhood. We're talking about it. We're talking about a literal god here, and you're talking about a mutant. That's not how this fucking works. So no, fuck you. Thor is gonna win that fight in like eight times out of 10. Like, come on, it's so stupid. I hate that shit, man. I don't watch anything. I don't watch those. I don't watch those because those are wrong. Those are incorrect. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know how to level their characters right because they're so focused on women good, men bad. And I'm so sick of this crap. Moving on. Zayd, it is confirmed that Spider-Man Miles Morales takes 1 year after Spider-Man PS4. What do you think about this? That's fucking stupid. That's so stupid. What do you mean? What do you mean 1 year? Where is Peter then? Where is he? Why is Miles the only one? And guess what? I'm about to guess. I'm about to tell you what I think. I think that Peter left to wherever with MJ because he wants to make sure she's protected. That's what I think. At the same time, why? Why? Like, it's so dumb. And you guys remember how I felt about at the end of the Spider-Man PS4 DLC, the last DLC, the Silver Lining DLC, when she just leaves him. She's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go to a war zone and I'm gonna document over there. And I'm like, bye, Felicia. Like, bye-bye, bitch. Bye-bye, MJ. Like, I don't care. My Aunt May just died. I lost my Uncle Ben years ago. So you're just going to leave me again? Like, what kind of a woman does that? She wouldn't do that. MJ would never just leave him after that. Never. I don't care if it's been months. Are you kidding? It's so dumb. And every time I look back at that game now, all I can think about is you fucked up this, you fucked up that, this is weak, this is weak, this is bad. Like, all I can do, I have not touched that game for months. And I haven't touched it for months because I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore. I'm pissed off. I'm sick of Miles Morales. Him being in it basically completely makes my mind break sometimes. MJ is a total fucking cunt. She should not be a reporter. She should be what she's supposed to be from the comics, which is the big hot supermodel that the nerdy kid gets, because that was what they were going with in the classic fucking shit. Now, don't get me wrong. There are versions of MJ where I like the high school MJ. But do you know why the high school MJ is appropriate? Because she's still the hottest girl in the high school. That's the whole point. Like, she's the superstar. She's the she is like what every guy wants to get. Like, that's what MJ is supposed to be. She's not supposed to be Lois Lane. Like, and that's why I really don't like a lot of shit they did in that game, and then they kill off Aunt May, and then fucking MJ leaves him again. It's like, fuck you. Like, I hate you. And now you're trying to say that Miles Morales, this takes place after 1 year? Where is he? Where's Peter? What do you mean? It's so dumb. And by the way, people have asked me to talk about the gameplay. He sucks at his job. He's really bad at protecting people. When he tries to keep that bridge together, he could not keep that bridge together. He is so bad at this. He is so much worse than Peter by like 1,000 to 1,000,000 times. Like, it is so bad. It's baffling. He can't keep that fucking bridge together. He can barely even save one person. He's so bad at his job. He's so terrible. And they keep propping him up and they keep showing how stupid he is. And it's like, man, and you want to keep pushing my Peter Parker away? Go fuck yourself. You want to keep doing this thing. You want to keep pushing him away. You want to keep fucking me over. You want to keep fucking over your fan. You want to keep fucking over your Spider-Man fan. I'm sick and tired of this shit. And there are a lot of people. And it's kind of funny. Me and my brother, we were talking earlier. He was sitting there and he was telling me, "Oh yeah, for the PS5, it took about an hour for the PS5 to sell out, and then for the Xbox Series X, it took it about like 14, 15 minutes." Well, if that's the case, then Sony's in for a rough ride, especially if Sony is going to start charging $70 for video games. Fuck you, Sony. Fuck you. Done. Absolutely done. And a lot of people were asking me, "Hey, are you gonna like talk about the combat trailer for Miles Morales Spider-Man?" No, because I'm just gonna get angry again. And I could get into it more, and I'm not going to, because I can keep going. Zaid, have you seen the trailer for WandaVision? If so, what do you think? I didn't watch it. I don't want to watch it. I'm just done. Done with Marvel. I'm fucking done, man. Give me some good stuff, and then maybe we'll talk again. Like, we're done. We are done. Zay, I want to talk to you about Resident Evil, but apparently we are talking about the Arkham games, and I'm fine with that. The reason why I did not do Resident Evil, Zaid, was because, again, there are people who have not seen Resident Evil, anything involving Resident Evil. They haven't played the games. They haven't seen the games. So I don't want to spoil it. So I am, and we are currently playing the games. We did 0, we did 1, we did 2, we did 3. So we played about 4 games. I'm still trying to figure out if we're going to do Resident Evil Revelations 2, because I don't really want to be honest. I don't like Claire. I like Barry, but I don't like Claire. And same thing with Code Veronica. I like Chris, but I don't like Claire. And I did not beat Code Veronica yet. I'm so confused. I'm stuck and I'm pissed. So yeah, I'm stuck on that game. So we cannot play that one either because I'm stuck. If I did play Code Veronica, it would be a one-off. It would just be me showing you guys the game, but I really don't want to do that. I really, really don't want to do that. And really, Code Veronica gets to be on the PS4, but not Spider-Man 2. Really? Like, so stupid. I'm so sick of Sony. It's so stupid. Okay, Jedi Prime. Were you sad when Logan died at the end of Logan? Because me and my friend were, and took a picture of me and him taking a pinnacles and pins and pun them in our hands, tribute to Hugh Jackman. Yeah, I was sad. I didn't cry, but I was a little sad, you know. They did a good job, like, emotionally, like, propping that up. Wow. Yeah, I was a little sad, but then again, I also saw it coming. So, I mean, I was sad, but I saw it coming. So I didn't cry. I was just like, oh, that sucks, you know. But I saw it coming. Savage 20 Jr., I started reading comic books online. Yeah, how's that going, buddy? Kyle, thoughts on the new Miles game? I fucking already told you. I despise it with all my heart, man. Where's my 2099 Spider-Man game? Then we'll talk. Zaid, Marvel has released the Immortal She-Hulk comic, where they explore Jennifer Walters after her death in the comics. She ends up meeting Bruce Banner's dad and the leader. That sounds interesting. Spider-Man known for me, worst to best is VR, Origins Night, Arkham City, Asylum, and City, of course. Yeah, I know City's your favorite. I kind of expected that. Wolf Cool, will you play Suicide Squad when it comes out? No. It's not happening. Not happening, guys. Zayd, everyone, Batman is awesome because he is so relatable. Superman, am I a joke to you? Yeah. A lot of people don't give Superman enough credit. Spermano A-Day had hit or miss gameplay, and Hulk had the worst, which I don't know how Hulk in the Lego games was more fun than... Exactly! How is Hulk more fun in a Lego game than in A-Day? It's so stupid. It's so stupid! Zaid, honestly, I think both Batman and Superman and great characters, and there should be any fight between Batman fans and Superman fans. Yeah, well, there will always be that. That's just how it is. It's always be like, oh, this one's my favorite. Oh, that one's my favorite. Oh, this character can beat this character. Oh, that character can beat this character. It's like, that's how it'll always be. Zayd, I saw an article where the title says Ultimate Green Goblin is killed by a powerless Captain Marvel, and I think the title is misleading as hell because Green Goblin came back from the dead. What? What did I just read? A powerless Captain Marvel killed the ultimate version of Green Goblin. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Crown One, hey man, what's up? Zayd, and it was Spider-Man who ended up defeating Green Goblin while sacrificing himself. Yes, that was when he died. Yes. He didn't kill him, did he? I don't think he killed Green Goblin. But he did beat the shit out of him at the end there. Zayd, I don't want Harry Osborn to be Venom in the sequel of Spider-Man PS4, because to me there is only one character who is the true Venom, and that is none other than, yeah, Eddie Brock. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to do a lot of stuff that I'm probably not going to like. Marvel has released a new Juggernaut comic where he is being portrayed as a good guy and he will fight the Hulk in the next... Okay. Fight the Hulk in the next issue. Yeah, good fucking luck, Juggernaut. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's not happening. iOS or Android, and why? Android all the way, because I can do a lot more on my Android than I can on my iOS. Well, I don't have an iOS, but I like my Android. My Android I'm just so comfortable with it. It's like my baby, Oh Lord, I'm getting all like heavy-headed right now. Oh, I'm getting all exhausted from all my rage. My rage. My rage is exhausting. All right, man, I haven't been this exhausted since I was bitching about Homecoming. My versions of songs, bro, Insomniac gender swapped the Tinkerer into a female in their future Miles game. Yeah, what the fuck? Seriously, I did bitch about. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, did you guys not hear me bitch about this? I bitched about this. I was talking shit about how, yeah, they gender swapped the Tinkerer, and yeah, that's so fucking stupid. That was really fucking stupid. That was so dumb. But yeah, man, yeah, I'm on board with that. That is dumb. Why? And Tinkerer is not a Miles Morales villain. Tinkerer is not a Miles Morales villain. Why are you putting him in that? Why is that the main villain? Or her? I don't know. I'm fucking confused. Wolf Cool, in this channel we talk about comic books, not real world events. Yeah, we do. We do both. We've done both lately. God damn it. God damn it, Zayd. I saw your comments and I immediately just felt so exhausted. Cause have you ever like read something and then like your emotions have already just filled up to the brink where you're just like tired. You're just exhausted. Okay, Zayd, Angry Joe made a reaction to the Spider-Man Miles Morales trailer, and he said 10 out of 10 because it's Puerto Rico and we have a Puerto Rican superhero. It's just fuck off, Joe. Just go jump off a bridge. Just seriously, go fuck yourself. Go jump on a dildo. Like, you fucking asshole. Like, I'm so fed up. Why? Because he's Puerto Rican? Why does it matter that he's Puerto Rican? And don't even get me started with Angry Joe on Twitter. It don't even get me started. Like, he's such a left-winging prick that he's got Trump derangement syndrome. He's a fucking asshole. He's never apologized about what he said, by the way, about calling anyone who voted for Trump as uneducated. Like, you're not educated. You don't know what you're talking about. You are a fucking SJW left-winging nutcase. I'm surprised you didn't like The Last of Us Part 2, you fucking... I'm getting so mad now. I'm getting mad, guys. I'm getting mad. You feel it? Do you feel it with me? Do you feel the chain of rage? And don't get me wrong, look, there should be Hispanic superheroes. I'm not saying there shouldn't be. I'm just saying that, just because it is a Hispanic superhero, that means it's a 10 out of 10. No, motherfucker. Just like the same thing if it was a white guy. Peter Parker's a white guy. And I look at the new video game and I say, no, that's not that great, actually. You know why? Because I feel like as a Marvel fan, I deserve better. As a DC fan, I feel like I deserve better. I feel like after 80 plus years of this shit, I feel like I deserve more than just bare minimum. Bare minimum. So, like I said, Hispanic superheroes, sure. But Miles Morales is no. No. Zaid, I just can't wait to hear your thoughts on Scorpion and his videos about the Resident Evil comics, because they are very fun to watch, and you might learn some more interesting things about Resident Evil. Well, maybe. Oh, geez. My versions of songs. Have you ever went to New Jersey? That's the state where I am from. No, I never went to New Jersey before. I went to Kansas, but I don't really travel a lot. I thought about going to New York, but New York's on fire, so never going to go there again. Zaid, have you came up with Blazing Star's real identity yet? Because I'm very interested in your characters that you've created, and they are way better than the Marvel has been doing in their comics. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. We know her first name is Jenny, right? I called her Jenny. Jenny. I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head, and because I just want to give her the last name already. I haven't. Oh wow. I'm in power saving settings. Let me hold on 1 second. Where is it? Okay, I'm plugged in. Okay, I'm good. I'm good now. Just had to smack my computer real quick, make sure it doesn't die on me. So yeah, I came up with the first name Jenny. I'm sure you know the. I'm sure you know what I did for her design. I think I told her. I think I told you her design, right? I think I did. I don't know. It's just the last name I haven't came up with yet. I'll figure it out, but I'm working on it. Zaid, in the latest Death battle video, Winter Soldier wins the fight against Red Hood because he has trained for many years since World War II. That's fucking stupid. No. Well, with that logic, that means Captain America could beat Batman. And Batman doesn't use guns. Comic Book King, I know you want to move on, but I just want to appreciate your speech about the pandemic, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Spermanone, I'm not joking when I say this, but there's a girl in my class and she said she likes COVID-19 because of no school. She's such a bitch anyway. Well, hey, you know, I like that more than her saying, "Oh no, I'm afraid of it." You know, yeah, I'll take that any day of the week. You know, oh, I like it because I don't gotta go to school. Yeah, that's a normal kid thing to say, I feel like. But you still gotta do the online stuff. You still gotta do that. But oh wow, I bet you guys can hear my fan right now. Damn it. Because I plugged my computer in, so that means it's just gonna go now. Which I don't know why it is, because you know, I'm not playing a video game right now. I'm only live streaming. It only does this usually when I'm it only does this when I'm playing a video game. I might have to have my brother open it up and like clean the vent or something, or clean the fan or something. I have not cleaned the fan for I think about a month or two. So it's been a while. I gotta clean it. Okay, let me go ahead and scroll down. Holy shit, so many people talking at once. Zayd, the person who said that Storm can control lightning more than Thor, is luring Clink, and she is literally in every video made by Marvel's. Yeah, of course she is. Of course she is. Zayd, and also I think that she is very annoying, and I can't stand her at all. Well, don't watch the video. Like, I don't watch the video. I don't want to watch the video. I'm not gonna sit there and watch a bitch who will never get laid fucking talk about my superheroes. Like, fuck her. Not literally, figuratively. Screw that bitch. She can go jump in a ditch. And also, I think that she's very... Okay, I read that already. Sparrow, I'm fine with MJ being a report. No, it's... Look, okay, fine. Yes, the MCU MJ is not as good as the actual MJ being a reporter, but still, she should not be a reporter. She's not Lois Lane. Spider-Man I think Spider-Man Miles Morales takes place in a different city and not New York. Why Brooklyn? Oh, I'm gonna just protect Brooklyn, not the whole city. It's like, oh, fuck yourself. I'm just sick of this shit. I'll protect my ghetto neighborhood. Zayd, one of the developers of Spider-Man... Oh, god damn it. One of the developers of Spider-Man Miles Morales said in the gameplay trailer that Spider-Man Miles Morales takes 1 year after Spider-Man PS... What? PS4, you mean, not PS1, so it is confirmed. Yeah, I know that. My version of songs, I'm going to do my own version of Spider-Man, but I'm going to do him justice. I want you as a director of Spider-Man, Spider-Man 4, Spider-Man fans forever. Oh, that's I appreciate it. I actually really appreciate that offer to be a director for the fan film of Spider-Man. But I think that, you know, I think that there is someone like don't get me wrong. Like, I appreciate it, and I think that, you know, I could really do it really well. But maybe there is someone who could do it better than me. I don't know. I could give it a try. I really appreciate that. That's a big offer. That's a big offer for you to offer me that. To be honest with you, I just think I'm too busy for that right now. I think I'm too busy to have time to actually make that. So I appreciate it, and I would be happy to do it. Unfortunately, I just don't have the time. I'm so busy making videos for you guys, doing homework, back in school again, helping out around the house. I have a lot of responsibilities, so I don't know how I'd even find time to, like, I don't even really have time for myself. Like, I get frustrated because I don't even have time for myself anymore. So I appreciate it, but I really just do not have time to direct a movie like that right now. I would have to have time. I would need to see your script. I would need to see the writing. I would need to see what you guys did. I would need, a bunch of other things. So appreciate it, but I'm very busy right now. Crown 1, what if Deku was in Injustice 2? Well, that would be kind of cool. Get some anime, but that wouldn't look right. That would look kind of weird. Crown 1, what if Resident Evil character was in My Hero Academia? That would be weird. That'd be weird. I heard that Harry Styles is coming to Eternals. What do you think? I don't really care that much. Spider-Man Unknown, I think Spider-Man 2 can't be on the PS4 because it's an Activision, right? Yeah, you're probably right, but still, it's just like, man, I don't know. I'm just like, I'm so annoyed with that, by the way. Because it was Activision. That means they can't do anything with it. Like, guess what? This is the same thing with Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. Like, you cannot digitally buy Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2 anymore because of Activision license. Like, well, shit. Wolf Cool, do you watch Angry Video Game Nerd? Would you collab with him? I didn't watch. I don't remember if I watched any of his stuff. I have no idea. Let me know if you guys actually hear the fan and if it's annoying. I'll have to figure something out then. Wolf Cool, I think Mr. Freeze boss fight in Arkham City is the best boss fight in the series. Sure. Sure. It gives you yeah, sure. And now my dog's going crazy. That's good. It's great. Spider-Man on Arkham City is my favorite game of all time. I mean, it had the best Batman story I've ever seen. Sure. Crown 1, which type is better, anti-heroes or superheroes? Superheroes. Jedi Prime, I'm pretty glad and happy that Spider-Man 3 is starting to get more appreciation as time went on, especially after High Tops' essay about Spider-Man 3. I've been thinking about watching that. I haven't watched it yet, but I'll probably watch it, because High Tops is a cool guy. He's actually a pretty cool guy. So is Brown Table. I should give that a watch. I haven't watched it yet. I watched his Batman Arkham Origins thing, and I think that's about it. I think I did see his Spider-Man 1, and then that was it. I think I saw Spider-Man 2, I'm not sure. I didn't watch his Spider-Man 3 yet, though. It keeps popping up on my feed, so I should probably watch it. Spider-Man Own, if you're not going to play the Suicide Squad game, you should at least play the beta or the demo if there's going to be one, because if it's by Rocksteady after, I don't give a shit if it was made by the best fucking, company ever. I just do not care at this point. At this point, I do not care. Marvel has a lot of stupid stuff, like how Hank Pym is Ultron now. How long has it been since I've been away from comics? Why would you do that? How would that even work? What the fuck are you talking about? If Android is your baby, then who's the mommy? I don't know. Zaid, what do you think of the latest? Oh yeah, hold on. No. I actually got to bounce back for that one now. Spermanone, if Android is your baby, then who's the mommy? Samsung. Samsung would probably be the mommy. Zaid, what do you think of the latest Hulk comic called Maestro? Because it explores the origin of Maestro, who is the evil version of the Hulk, who is old and has a big white beard. I did not read it. I heard about it, but I do know who you're talking about. I've heard of Maestro before. That is cool that they're actually starting to do him. That's a good idea. They should explore that character a bit more. But I did not read it, so I don't know if it was good or bad. Jedi Prime, can you show us all the Metal Gear Solid games in your collection? Okay, sure. I'm like, okay, sure. Okay, so I'm gonna grab them. I'm just gonna grab them. So I don't have a lot of cases. So, well, actually, I do. I do have a lot of cases. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Just want to get it all set up and nice and good for you guys. Let me see. Ground Zeroes. Pain. Yeah. Phantom Pain's over there. Look. You know, I thought about having gameplay on in the background of my TV. Like, just like turn on a YouTube video and just like have the background on. You know? I thought that might be a cool and neat idea, but maybe kind of turn the camera a bit so you can see that a bit. So, all right. Okay, so where do I even start? Probably at the beginning. I'll probably start, you know, somewhere a little. Okay, I'll do it like that. I like to get it all nice and neat for you guys. Okay, so I got the Metal Gear Solid. This is the PS1. Look how cool that is. I got this off Amazon. I got the 2 discs. So I got the 2 discs. Oh shit, it broke. It's already broken actually. A lot of these PS2, PS1 cases are kind of jank, but no, that's cool. We got the 2 discs, so that's cool. I got the manual in here too. There's a lot of crazy stuff in this game. Like I think you gotta like look at the back of the box or something for like. I think it was like for Meryl's because there's a part in the game where you have to like because like you call Campbell and you're like, hey man, where's Meryl? What do I do? What do I do next, Campbell? What do I do? And he's like, call Meryl and like look at the back of the box, stupid. I'm like, what? So I just like looked it up because I was like, wait, what? Where is it? I think it was in the. Is it in the? I think it's in the manual. I have the manual. I actually have the manual in here, so that's cool. And this is cool. This is PS1, man. It's so cool. I beat this on my PS3. I'm trying to beat it on my PS1 via my PS2. I'm playing on my PS2, but I got like the little memory card, you know, little cool memory cards. So yeah, I got that, and then I got the. This is the Metal Gear Solid Legacy Edition. So this is for PS3, obviously. I'm showing you the PS3 stuff I have. I do have Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain on my PS4, my Xbox, and my PC. I also got Metal Gear Rising on here too. But this is cool. So this is basically like almost all of the games packed into one. So basically it's like okay, so this disc is Metal Gear, the original, the original like arcade game, and then you got Metal Gear 2, which is Solid Snake, and then Metal Gear Solid 2, which I don't want to talk about Metal Gear Solid 2 because, you know, reasons. Then Metal Gear Solid 3, and then Metal Gear, what is that one? Peace Walker. Peace Walker was pretty good, actually. What's that one? It's so hard to read, guys. Oh, yeah, and then those were supposed to be, like, DLC codes, but, you know, it didn't come with my I got this pre-owned, so it didn't come with the DLC, so which was fine because it encouraged me to buy the PS1 version of that instead. And then this, and then actually I'm just gonna keep it in the case and do this. And then this oh shit, I don't want to show you guys my receipt. I bought this for about $30, so I got a good deal. So this was like I bought this for $30 at my GameStop. I think this was like their last this was like their last 2 copies, I think. But this was Metal Gear Solid 4, which I kind of liked. Metal Gear Solid 4. It was a little bit like MGS3, but a little bit better as far as gameplay wise. But but the cutscenes, a lot like MGS3, are so long. There's a lot of plot there. A little bit of convoluted stuff there too. MGS4 was kind of confusing, but I got those, so I got those too. So I got those, and then I have the Rising game. I bought this for like $10. I got lucky because you know, when I first got into the Metal Gear games, I think it was last year at the end of the year. It was around fall. It was during winter time. Was when I bought all these games and I decided to play them. And I played them in chronological order. So I went from MGS3 to Metal Gear Rising. And this game's pretty good. It's not like the other games, but it's like a platinum action game like Bayonetta or something like that. This was really good though. I really like this game. And then we got Ground Zeroes. Let me just lay it on the table right now. I bought the big old bundle for MGS5. I bought it on my PS4. I bought like the collector. So basically what I got the Phantom Pain and Ground Zeroes in one. I bought both of the games in one. For I think I got the game for about, I think I bought it for like $20, I think. And I was like, that was a steal because I love like these two games. I really love this one, especially this one. This one is like my favorite game. Okay, I know that might be controversial because some people have problems with this game. I love this game. This is my favorite game. I love this game so much. I bought it on my PS4. I bought it on my Xbox One. I bought it on my PS3. I'm even thinking about buying. I bought it on my PC for mods, and then I bought it on. I'm kind of thinking about buying it on the 360 because why not? I love this game, man. I really, really love this game. It's my favorite game in the series. I'm probably gonna put these games back now, but yeah, man. I basically have all the games. The only games I don't think I have are Twin Snakes. But Twin Snakes, I think, was basically just like a remake. But like, I think that was that a GameCube thing? I don't remember what Twin Snakes came on, but or went on, but yeah, I pretty much have all these games. I pretty much have beaten all these games. The only ones I haven't beaten is Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Those are the only two I didn't beat yet. Those are the old school classic games. Those are the ones I didn't beat yet. But other than that, I've beat every single one of these games. And my favorite is definitely the Phantom Pain because of the combat. It's everything I want. The combat, the stealth action-oriented combat, the technical espionage, the big open world-esque like game, the upgrades, the currency, all my men and women that I can have in my army. All the characters are fantastic. I love Quiet. Man, what happened to Quiet in the game, I hit me emotionally, man. Like, it hurt me so bad because I lost her and I was like, no. Like, she is literally, I mean, I know I'm about to sound weird, but she is like literally on my PC. She is like my screensaver because, man, it hit me so hard when she had to go, man. But I'm not going to say how, but man, it really hurt me when she I don't want to spoil it because it was so good, but I don't think I ever will be able to play the whole story on my PS4 or anything. But man, when I felt something. Okay, I felt something. It really hurt. All right, the Phantom Pain. But yeah, I felt that, man. I felt so bad, man. Like, it's so crazy, man. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put these games away, and then we'll keep going. But yeah, it was cool. You know, it's kind of weird. I actually thought about making a video I thought about this podcast. You know, it's kind of funny. I thought about having this podcast as like me going over the Metal Gear games and all that. But then I thought about it and I said that would take too long. You know, it'd be faster if I just did Batman Arkham games. So that's what I went with. But maybe because I can't really play these games for you guys, at least not right now, maybe I could, I don't know, maybe I could, you know, maybe in the next podcast or maybe the podcast after that, maybe one of these days I'll just sit down and talk to you guys about what I think about all these games individually. But I really do love this franchise. You know, I heard that MGS5 was like the last game, which, to be honest, I would be okay with. I would be okay with MGS5 being the last game. Devil May Cry, same thing. I think 5 was like their last game. So yeah, I feel content. You know, I don't feel like I need a Metal Gear Solid 6 or something. So it's fine. You know, I'm completely. I love the game as is. You know, yet last night I did find out that there was a mission that they did not put in MGS5. That made me upset, but it only made me upset because of the realization that I'll never be able to play that mission. Because I love all the missions in this game, but it does suck that I'll never be able to play that one mission. But now that I'm doing my video game class, you know, I've learned that as a video game company and when you're making a video game, sometimes you have to cut corners. And the concept idea that they showed us, that would have been too big. And it looked like it was the same boss fight. So it's fine. The only cool thing would have been is that it would have been cool if I snuck through the jungle, you know, like kind of like a reference to Snake Eater. Like that would have been kind of cool. Like you could have maybe had like a little montage of that. That would have been awesome. Maybe have the song in there, but they probably wouldn't have done that. Which I set that song to my fucking helicopter music. That's my helicopter music. Every time the helicopter comes in or goes out, that's the music. But it's but when probably on my next birthday when I turn for fuck's sake, how old am I? When you forget how old you are. I think I'm gonna be turning 23 years old. Yeah. Am I? No way. Am I really gonna be 20? Because I was born in 98. So 98, yeah, I'm 22. So wait, no, 1, 2, yeah, 90, yeah, 23. Holy shit. I'm gonna be 23 years old, guys, next year. Holy shit. Oh boy. I'm getting old. All right, I'm gonna put these games back and then we'll continue because I'm sure that my list will just expand as soon as I scroll down. So, but yeah, man, I love these games. They're great. You know, if they ever do decide to make a Metal Gear Solid 6, I would be more than happy to make that like a video. That'd be great. I really do want to do a video for 5. That'd be awesome. But yeah, man. I don't really got nothing else more about this to say about this because, you know, I know that we're talking about Batman, but, you know, I am glad you asked me that question because I did think about it. I was like, yeah, maybe I could, you know, talk about Metal Gear. And I was like, I don't think anyone really cares. Ah, jeez. Getting back, Mike. Yeah, I got like a little setup. I don't know if you guys can see, I got like a little setup here. The reason why I got a little setup there is because I was like, because those are games I haven't beat yet. Those are a lot of games I have not beat yet. I'm trying to like beat all of them, so I'm trying to like, I decided to like see which one I wanted to beat first. For my PS4, I decided to try to beat the Bioshock games. I have Bioshock. Where is Bioshock? Bioshock is right over here. Yeah, the first Bioshock game that I played was I played Infinite. I really liked Infinite, but then I went back. I bought this and I played Bioshock 1. Bioshock 1 was good. It's just it had a lot of annoyances which bothered me. Bioshock 2 I didn't beat yet, but so far it's pretty good. I dare I say I think I like Bioshock 2 more than Bioshock 1. And now I'm just talking about random games with you guys, which I find absolutely funny right now. Because why not? Why not? Just talk about it, right? My little setup is falling apart at the seams. All right, I'm going to put these games over here where they belong. I hope that's correct. Oh, wait, I wanted to put this one back. All right. Okay, let's move on. Holy crap, that took a while. All right. Crown 1, I think SJW is going to nerf male superhero characters to make female superheroes stronger and not staying true to their power level and feats. That's basically what happened with Thor and Storm, yeah. My versions of songs, Mike rages about Corona, YouTube, delete. Oh, that would suck. Because if you guys remember, the last podcast I did was deemed inappropriate. So hopefully that it was just my thumbnail. But if they try to say that this is inappropriate again, I'm going to harass those fuckers on Twitter. I'm not even joking. I'm going to be like, listen, motherfuckers, you think that you can just have your bot pick on me? I don't think so, bitch. Get like the whole YouTube team behind me on that one. Oh, geez. I'd be making a lot of new friends at that point, wouldn't I? Spermanone, do you really know who the angry video game nerd is? If you don't know, how do you feel about him? My money came in, boys. Yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna explain what just happened, but I just made a shit ton of money right now, and I'm so happy. Okay, checks in the mail. Oh, it's good shit today, boys. All right, I feel good right now. I feel good. Feel good and feel good. All right, what do we got? My version songs, bro. No, I was having a good time. Come on, YouTube. What the fuck? What happened? Zayd, a lot of people say that Tobey Maguire makes a poop face in the train scene. What do you think? I can see the joke, but I don't got much else to say about that. Wolf, cool. You have the XSplit logo in the stream. Yeah, I do. I know. Wait, did I not have it in the other ones? Is it just this one? If that is true, then maybe I could. I don't know. I don't. The only way I could get rid of this is if I bought like the premium or something. I'm not doing that. I don't know. I mean, I could look at it later. Maybe I could try to find a way to get rid of this little thing, but I hope it doesn't bother you guys that much. I know this is the first time that you actually brought it up, but I don't know. Zayd, maybe Blazing Star's real name should be Jenny Morrison. What do you think? No, I'm thinking of something like Jenny Starlight or Jenny Starly or something like that. You know what I mean? I want it to kind of relate to her name a bit. I know that's kind of silly, but Zayd, what do you think of Monster Ock from Spider-Man 1? Oh shit! I'm about to do it again, boys. Hold on. Oh, I have the game. Bask in its glory. Yeah, but yeah, Monster Ock, huh? Monster Ock was pretty cool actually. I thought it was pretty scary actually. But yeah, man, that was pretty scary. Yeah, it was scary as hell. Yeah. Which version of the symbiote Doc Ock is scarier? The one from Spider-Man PS1 or Spider-Man Edge of Time, and why? Probably the Carnage one from PS1. The reason why is because number one, you don't fight Carnage Ock at the end of this game. You don't fight him at the end of this game. You run away from him. You are running away from him as the underground facility is exploding. But in Edge of Time, he's always making quips. He's always making jokes. So it's really hard to take him seriously. Plus, honestly, he doesn't really look that scary. The Carnage one looks scarier, admittedly. All the red and the carnage and then the tentacles. That's freaky. But in Edge of Time, he was just a big blob monster with some arms. He didn't really look that intimidating. Especially again, because Peter kept making quips. Even though he did have to run away from him. He did have to run away from him because he cannot let him grab him, otherwise he's gonna, drain him of his powers. But again, the only fear I would say in Spider-Man Edge of Time was the threat of Peter losing his powers from him. Other than that, there was nothing really scary about him, unfortunately. But I thought an evil Peter Parker Spider-Man was scary. I thought that was pretty scary. I thought that was pretty cool. But you see, again, here's the thing. This is why I love Spider-Man Edge of Time so much, okay? A lot of people, talk whatever about Edge of Time. They think it's stale, that whatever, they have issues, that's fine. Well, I'm going to put this back real quick. Hey, hold on. Let me actually grab Edge of Time. Hold on. Let me actually grab it. Because I actually have the game. Yeah. Edge of Time. I fucking love this game. I really do. Where is he? I want to see him. I don't want to see Miles. I want to see him. I like him. I like Miguel. I do not like Miles. Okay. So here's the thing. When it comes to Miguel and Peter, this is what I like. Okay, yes, they're both two different Spider-Men. But here's the thing. Because evil Peter Parker Spider-Man even says it in Edge of Time. Like as Venom's like draining Peter, the evil Peter or whatever. He says that all this proves is that you can't beat me. And I was like, wow, because he's not wrong. Because even in the big ass spider suit thing that he was in, that I guess a lot of people didn't like, he couldn't hit him. He kept slicing and dicing. He just kept dodging. He could not land one hit on him. He was basically fucking invincible. Like that, he was invincible. He could not touch him. And that was super cool because you're respecting your OG. You're not saying, oh, Miguel's better than Peter. No, you're saying if those two went toe-to-toe, Peter Parker is going to win flawlessly. Like he's not going to lose. And again, that's a good way to balance out their powers. Like, yes, they're both super strong. They're both super fast. They're both agile. But he's always had an edge because of that spider sense. That spider sense has always been his freaking trump card, essentially. Like, that has always been his trick. And that's why I loved it so much. I was like, it's so cool. Like, I love that idea. I think evil Spider-Man is not a bad idea. I think that was pretty cool. I think the way they did it in this game was done pretty good, pretty well. I really loved the fight. I didn't really like the fight between Peter and the symbiote monster Doc Ock, but I really did. I loved him fighting evil Peter Parker. I thought that was awesome. I love the stages of that fight. I love how you can't even touch Peter until one of the tentacles grabs him, and then he starts getting drained. Then you can start hitting him because his spider sense isn't working right anymore. So that was a really cool fight. I mean, yeah, the player doesn't really do much except lure him into the tentacles, and then you just beat him up. But I really like the fight. I think the fight is cool. I think it's really great. You know, I've even thought about buying this on PS3 just to replay it again because again, my Xbox is a dickhead, so I have to like buy a lot of games again because I can't play them on the 360. But really love that fight. I love that fight. Evil Peter Parker is kind of weird, but the fight was super cool. Super, super cool. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's awesome. And that evil Peter Parker was a curveball. It really was a curveball. I did not see that coming at all. All right. Zaid, sorry I made a mistake in Miles Morales developer comment. I mean to say that Spider-Man PS4 and not Spider-Man PS1. Yeah, I caught you on that already. Uh-oh. I went up. I should have went down, not up. My versions of songs, video ideas, story times. Yay, story times! It's getting dark out. You can probably notice the sun's going out. I might have to turn on that light over there, which I actually never even tested that yet. Comic Book King, also the first Iron Man game has better gameplay than Avengers A-Day, and how is that possible? Yeah, Iron Man gameplay is better in the Iron Man game by itself than it is in Avengers A-Day. And the excuse is probably because they're trying to balance the characters, but that's not correct. Because if you guys remember Ultimate Alliance, they balanced that better than Avengers A-Day. So, Tuna Void, who was the prettiest actress in all the Spider-Man movies? The prettiest actress? The prettiest actress in all the Spider-Man movies. That's mean for me to say that. The prettiest one, I would say probably Emma Stone. Emma Stone is definitely a really gorgeous woman. I really like. I think Kristen Dunst. I can't pronounce her name. I'm sorry, Kristen Dunst. I think she's attractive too. Maybe not like MJ levels of attractiveness, but she is attractive. But I would say that Emma Stone is definitely the prettiest one or the most attractive one, admittedly, if I'm being honest. Zay, let me be clear. A lot of people's confusions right now. Just because Sam Raimi is directing Doctor Strange 2 does not mean that Tobey Maguire will come back in Spider-Man. I don't know, man. A lot of people are saying that. It's getting kind of weird. It's getting kind of weird. Wolf Cool. Spider-Man 3 is an alright film. Yeah, it is. It's an alright film. Jedi Prime, have you watched James Universe? Because he had to quit YouTube in order to be an actor as his real life career. I know who you're talking about, and yes, I have watched his videos. I am fully aware that he quit, which is fine, because but what I will say is that he was a reactor. I'm not a reactor. I actually make content. I mean, that's fine. That's cool. I think reaction channels are fun to watch. And I am happy that he was able to get his acting career up and going, if he did or not. But yeah, I've watched him before. Zaid, High Tops is an awesome dude. He made a pitch where Andrew Garfield Spider-Man appears at the end of Venom 2. Why at the end though? But sure, why not? Spider-Man, how come you don't want to play the Suicide Squad game? It is because of Evil Superman. Yeah, pretty much. And because of fucking Black Deadshot, which doesn't make any sense because Deadshot is white. Especially if they try to say that, oh, it's canon to the Arkham games. No, it's not. Because why is there a Black Deadshot? You shot yourself in the foot, didn't you? Why didn't you just say that this was its own thing? I don't understand why you tried to make the whole thing stupid. Within that, because in that reality, then it's not the same guy, and that's dumb. I think it's very dumb. And it's not even that he's black. It's that it kind of is, because again, it's implying that you're trying to imply that it's the same character, or you're trying to imply that it's a different character. Guess what? None of those scenarios work. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't work. Tuna Void, what do you think of the Xbox Series X? I kind of hope they win, but it's, I hope that oh, geez, Nathan in the background. Yeah, well, why? Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to talk about it? I'll open the door if you want to talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it. But he's all like, whatever, Xbox Series X. Meanwhile, I don't really care. Personally, I kind of do hope that Xbox Series X does kind of win this next generation war, because Sony's kind of going too far. They're raising the prices of video games to $70. They are pushing stuff I don't want them to push. They're trying to make you buy digital. There's a lot of things I'm not happy with Sony. But so now I just got like my computer, my PC. So I'm happy. I'm probably going to upgrade this to make it better than it was before. That way I can play all the new games and some of the older ones still on Steam. So I'm very happy about that. But I don't know. Zaid, you need to read the comic Rage of Ultron to find out how Hank Pym becomes Ultron. Oh, geez. Yeah, that sounds like a weird story, man. Wolf Cool. My issue Spider-Man 3 is emo dances and Gwen as a model, and some lines like, "I knew this was coming, Pete," and a Broadway. The Broadway. Oh, geez. All right. Zay, Marvel also released a new Iron Man comic where Iron Man teams up with Hellcat in the first issue. Isn't that written by Dan Slott? That piece of shit. Well, the idea sounds fine. Him teaming up with Hellcat's not a bad idea. I have to turn my light on now. Oh, no, that's terrible. Well, no, it's fine. You can see all the sweat in my face. All right. It's like been like an hour and 30. I should probably wrap this up. Oh, geez. There's so many comments. My version of the song, Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 are good movies, in my opinion. You were right, sir. Zaid, what do you think of the Immortal Hulk comics? I didn't read them. Tuna Void, what is your favorite DC Comics storyline? My favorite DC Comics storyline. I'm going to say, right off the top of my head, I'm going to say All-Star Superman, because in that story, he had cancer, I think. I think he had like some type of cancer, and he was dying. Superman was dying in that story. And there was a scene in the comics, which they did not put in the animated movie, which I fucking hate, where this girl was gonna jump. She was gonna like commit suicide. And Superman shows up and he like he comforts her, and it was really heartfelt moment in that book. So I would say All-Star Superman is definitely like my favorite storyline. The idea that the biggest hero is about to die type thing. My versions of songs. Are you gonna see the Spider-Man 4 fan film from High Mountain Studios when it comes out? Sure, yeah. Zaid, what is your favorite Marvel Comics storyline? My favorite Marvel Comics storyline. Oh geez. I don't know. I actually don't know. My favorite Marvel Comics storyline. I would say probably that's crazy. It's kind of funny how I don't even have a favorite right now. I'm gonna cheat and I'm gonna say the death of Gwen Stacy one, because I don't really have a good one right now, if I'm being honest. Spermanon, what do you think of people who say Stan Lee is Byrne who never created Marvel? A bum who never created Marvel? Well, then they don't know what they're talking about because they're a lying piece of shit. Wolf Cool, do you have a fan British YouTuber? Do you have a favorite British YouTuber? I don't know actually. Tuna Void, can you talk about all your past girlfriends? Sure, but I'm not going to make this a long-winded conversation. Okay, so yeah, I did have a few. There were a few flings, and I think there was like maybe one or two. And I say I think because you know, like how you get into a relationship with someone. For those of you who have been in like a girlfriend or whatever relationship with someone, and if you don't really know if it's real. I've been in a relationship where it's not really real. I've been in a relationship where I did not even know I was in a relationship with someone. It's my whole past with my girlfriends is kind of weird, actually. I did end up breaking it off with this one girl because she was using me, and I got mad. So yeah, that was rough. But then there were two other girls. One of them that was my old friend, who we stopped being friends because she became a guy, and I got mad. And then there was another girl who I really wanted to be with, but it never happened, and I don't know why it didn't happen. It's probably because I was always just nervous about it. And it was kind of funny because I always say this I said this for years. Because like a lot of people used to ask me, when I would go to my dances, when I go to like my homecoming dances, or when I would go to the prom or whatever, people would ask me, they'd say, why didn't you ask anybody out, or what's up with that? And I would always say to them, because I'm afraid of them saying yes. I was afraid of them saying yes than actually saying no. Like, I was kind of backwards. I was nervous of them saying yes because I felt like I had like a huge responsibility then. But yeah, it's kind of shaky grounds with that one. I don't really got much to say about that, honestly. Currently single, by the way. Well, cool. In my opinion, they should keep Raimi original idea for Spider-Man 3 and Sandman and Vulture as the villains, and have Raimi original concept of Harry in the middle become a new Goblin. Maybe, I don't know. Brother or Legends. Spider-Man Unknown Xbox 360 was the GOAT back in the day. Yeah, back in the day, because that era is fucking dead now. I mean, it was the GOAT, and then it just like died because of the Red Ring of Death and all the other issues with it. So yeah, it definitely was. It was definitely. Um, all right. Uh-oh. To avoid, are you into Power Rangers? Which series was your favorite and why? Um, I really liked Mighty Morphin. When I was a kid, I really liked Lost Galaxy and SPD. Um, I would probably say like Mighty Morphin would probably be my favorite. That old classic OG. Um, but I really liked SPD too. But I really liked Lost Galaxy. There was a lot that I liked. There was a lot of series that I liked. I would say Mighty Morphin, definitely. Um, Jedi Prime Twin Snakes is pretty much a GameCube exclusive that came out in 2004. It was basically MGS1 story-wise and exactly the same, mixed in with the MGS2 gameplay. Ah, okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that sounds about right. Tuna Void, what would you do if you went on an okay? Okay, now we're getting into okay. First of all, Tuna Void, what would you do if you went on a date with Stephanie Joyce, the quiet actress that modeled for MGS5? Geez. Number one, she's married. She's a married woman. Just want to get that out of the way right now. Number two, again, this kind of goes back to the whole thing that I was just talking about with the girlfriend thing. Is I don't know. Like I'm kind of like it's very weird for me to like be in a relationship because or a date because it just depends on where my mindset is right now. Like my mindset right now, obviously, when I'm sitting there talking to you guys, is that like, ooh, look at this, I'm cool, blah 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 blah. But when you're dating someone or when you're with your significant other or on a date with someone, it's kind of weird. It's kind of it puts you in a different mindset. What would I do? I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. I would probably just I'd probably just hug that woman forever. Seriously. I mean, geez, man. Like I said, when when uh when when Quiet made her exit in the game, I was like, man, no, don't go. But I think it was more because it was like like my soul, like I lost another soldier type thing. That just sucks so bad. Oh, geez. Zaid, you know what, Mike? Batman and Superman should never fight each other, and I'm tired of DC overdoing it in the Injustice games, and they're always stronger than when they are together. Yes, that's right. Wolf Cool Mike it is a late '90s kid, and his brother is a 2000s kid. Yes, you were absolutely correct. Uh, Zaid, they are the world's finest for crying out loud. Yeah. Zaid, bye, Mike. I feel like this podcast is much better than the one that was deleted by YouTube, and I had a great time in the podcast just talking to you all, you guys. Thank you. I'm glad this one. You're right, though. This one is better. If YouTube tries to say that this is inappropriate content, I am going to go on Twitter and I'm gonna be like, "You fucking son of a bitches! I'm gonna get you for this." Like I'm just gonna go crazy. I'm just gonna start making all the friends in YouTube. I just got like 10 likes on Instagram. Cool. I get all these notifications on my phone. But seriously, this video better not get hit or something because I'll be super mad. I'm just gonna look at. I'm hoping that I look back on that last podcast I did, and it was just because of the thumbnail. I really hope it was just because of the thumbnail and nothing more. Because, yeah. All right, so let's move on. My versions of songs. Wish I was in Wisconsin and be friends with you because we have the same interests. But hopefully soon we can meet up and be friends. Same man. I appreciate it. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I don't know. Maybe one day. Who knows? If I start traveling more, I don't know. Zaid fans, make Captain Marvel more relatable. Marvel, make her more powerful than anyone. Fans, double facepalm. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. They just don't understand. They're you know what they are? They're a lot like Virgil. Like, I need more power. Like, it's like, no, you don't need more power. You need some fucking heart in your soul. Like, that's what you need, you selfish, egotistical fucking maniacs running Marvel these days. Like, seriously. It's not about you. Like, that's what they don't understand. It's just they think it's all about them, and that's the problem. Kenzie subs, Mike, I know we all hate the Homecoming and Far From Home, but damn, that red and black upgraded suit I love mainly because it's red and black. And is there a Tom suit that you like? I guess I can. I guess I kind of liked that suit he wore in Far From Home. The black suit he wore. It was like a kind of like a stealth suit. It reminded me a lot of the Noir suit. I kind of liked that one, if I'm being honest. If I'm just talking about costumes in general. Spermano and Mike, you never finished my question of which angry video game nerd. Well, I don't really know the guy. I think I've barely watched his videos, so I don't really have a good idea what he's like. So, Kenzie subs, Mike got happy with the Mons laugh my ass off. LOL, nice. Spider-Man, Wolf, cool. Spider-Man PS1 was the Spider-Man game have voice acting. Okay. Well, you had Reno Romero doing the Spider-Man for the PS1 game. Kenzie subs, Mike, what's something that the world can do with Spidey that's so bad that you want to burn all your Spidey stuff and destroy room? Take your time. What's the one thing they can do? What's something that the world can do with Spidey that's so bad that makes me want to burn all my Spidey stuff and destroy my room? If there is one thing that would probably make me destroy all my Spidey shit, it would probably be if Spider-Man from 616, the actual comics, if he knew that there was an iteration of Gwen that, like Spider-Gwen, and he knew that Miles Morales and her were whatever, and he was okay with that at all, I would destroy my whole fucking Spidey collection right there and then. I would break all my discs. I would say, fuck this character. At the same time, it's the writer. It's not really the character, it's the writer. So we have to remember that too. But that would be one thing that would make me do it. It would be him being okay with it. That would be the one thing I feel like that would piss me off. Tuna Void, where do you imagine yourself in 10 years? What's your life like, and how is your gaming hobby going? In the next 10 years, I would probably be kicking off my life with my career, and I probably would have stopped playing video games, if I'm being honest. Because I feel like I'm starting to not want to buy games anymore. Like, I feel like there are a lot of games. Like, there were a lot of games that came out this year, but I did not buy all of them. The only games that I bought were Ghost of Tsushima and what else came out this year? Does anyone know? I did not buy The Last of Us Part 2. I did not buy Avengers A-Day. I skipped those. I did not want to buy them. They were not great. Especially The Last of Us 2. That one was straight up bad. That was a huge letdown. Ghost of Tsushima is great. I don't know. I think in the next 10 years, I think I might probably be definitely done with video games. And if I'm not, it'd probably be it'll probably be because I played that one game like every year. That's probably where I would see myself in the next 10 years, is maybe like one game a year, not like I am now, where I play like a bunch of games all the time. I would probably already be on my career and stuff. I would probably have my life together by then. I probably won't be doing YouTube anymore at that point. So yeah, probably already have a wife and kids, a house and everything. So that's where I see myself. That's where I see myself in the next 10 years, definitely. So, and it's kind of funny. It's kind of like, you think about, when you think about having kids, it makes you think about like, okay, like what's going to be like your rules and stuff, with your kids. Video games, I feel like every time when I look at my video games, I feel like sometimes my video games hold me back. I feel like sometimes my video games distract me. I feel like sometimes it's very hard for me to stop playing them. So that's why it's very hard for me to be like, okay, if and when would I ever want to have my kids get into video games, or would I ever want to introduce them to some of the things that I used to like, things like that. I don't know, but I can tell you right now, my kid is not getting a cell phone until high school. High school is when I will give my kid a cell phone. I will not get them one at all, and I will be watching what they watch on TV, because if it's filled with SJW nonsense, they will not be allowed to watch it. It's because you want to know what I'm doing at that point. I'm being a parent. I'm making sure that my kid is fine. I'm making sure that my kid is okay. I'm not just giving them cell phones and giving them technology. I'm giving them distractions or sitting them in front of the TV, and then I'm off doing my own thing. That's not how a parent's supposed to be. And it's going to be rough. It's going to be tough for me to have to do that, but that's just going to have to that's just kind of how it has to be, because that's what my mom kind of did. She put a lot of shit to the side so that she could parent me when I was a little baby, and I am really thankful of that, because I like to think I turned out pretty well. There's a few kinks I have to get through, like the kink of being lazy. Sometimes I can be very lazy, and it's very hard for me right now to figure out what I want to do with my life. But other than that, I'm a good person. I care about people. I am very very classic in the way with morality, but I know that there is some gray areas. That's just how I am, and that's probably one of the things that pulls you guys into me so much, but it's probably mostly because of the hate toward that Spider-Man Far From Home and Homecoming stuff, right? It's probably what it is, but I don't know. It's fine. I digress. Kenzie subs, I say Carnage Ock because that terrified me as a kid. The Edge of Time one was a little bit older, and I don't you guys say not Carnage Ock because the graphics are outdated. I don't give a fuck. He is scary. Yeah, I mean, the little the Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. There was, if you got that for PS1, they give you like a little montage and they show you like the Carnage Ock. He looked really scary, but that was because they used the I believe it was the GameCube, like the little cinematics that they did, which was better and scarier. Really, really good job. So yeah, definitely 100%. All right. But yeah, man. All right, Wolf Cool. There is a video of beta cutscenes recreated as Spider-Man PS1 with the game cutscenes and beta images. That's cool. Jedi Prime, I love the free fall sections with Spider-Man 2099. Yes, those are awesome. I love doing those every single time. From Spider-Man Edge of Time, more so than in Shattered Dimensions. Yeah, I agree. I really like them in the Edge of Time a lot too. I mean, I like them in Shattered Dimensions. Those were the best parts, but I liked them a lot more in Edge of Time too. They were really cool. I actually also knew when I was about to hit something, they gave you like a little icon. They're like, hey, dumbass, you're about to hit the thing. Wolf Cool, you used to do reactions on your channel back in like 2016. You're right, I did. That was because I was trying to figure out what I wanted my channel to be at the time. That was me figuring things out. And then now I figured out I do not want to be a reaction channel. Kenty subs, Gwen Emma for life. Fuck you, Zendaya. Liz looks okay too, even though her character was a nerd. Sure. Spermanone, I still would play it, Mike, if I were you. It's just a CGI trailer, but the game could be different for what the trailer was. Maybe. But I have to see gameplay first. Zayd, I got an idea for the identity of Blazing Star. Her real name should be Jenny Star. Her real name should be... Okay, that sounds kind of good, actually. I got the last name from Anthony Starr, who is the actor who plays the Homelander on The Boys TV show. That's pretty good. I'll let you know if I want that to be the actual last name. But I like that one a lot. You know, it's just that Blazing Star, Jenny Star, you know what I mean? Just, it's a little on the nose. That's a little on the nose. Maybe something a little, just something a little different. You know, just something a little different. I get what you're trying to go for, but something a little different. Because if her name's Blazing Star, I got to make it something else. Because I don't want to give her identity away like that. Spermanone, all right, Mike, bye. Up and away. Just play the demo for another Suicide Squad game or just wait for another trailer. I'm just going to wait for the trailer. Jedi Prime, I love Skillet. There was one of my favorite Christian rock bands. Nice. I like Skillet too, actually. They're pretty good. Zayd, I was really scared of the Monster Ox voice in Spider-Man PS1, especially when he says it's not over yet. You're lying! You're full of shit! He never said that! You're lying! That's Liquid from Metal Gear Solid. You're lying. He did not say that. It's not over, Snake. All right. All right. Let me move on. JWing77, not to be creepy, but are you in Illinois? No, I'm in Wisconsin, actually. Jedi Prime, that light up you just turned on reminds me of a random invisible ghost vampire guy getting killed by the light itself. Nice. Zayd, rock and roll is my all-time favorite music genre, and I think that rap does not fit well with Spider-Man. Yes, rock and roll and orchestra play well with Spider-Man. Yes, rock and roll and orchestra is Spider-Man music. That is Spider-Man music. So that's why every time you hear rap music, I'm just thinking to myself, wow, the creator is a racist piece of shit. Because why does every black guy who's in a movie need to have rap music? Why can't he have rock and roll music? Why can't he have country music? Why can't he have orchestra music? Like, how racist do you have to be to keep having the black guy keep having fucking rap music in his movies and or games? Go fuck yourself. Like, seriously. Like, I don't understand. Like, seriously, isn't that not racist to you guys? The very fact that for like every black person, it's like, oh, rap music, rap music, rap music. No, why can't he have and or like and or play rock and roll? Why can't he like and or play orchestra or jazz? Just something else like besides just rap music. Don't get me wrong, there's some rap songs I like. I'm just saying that it doesn't have to always be I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying. Comic King, so Zayd, do you think Batman and Superman had an excuse to fight in the 90s Superman series? Maybe. Jedi Prime, do you love playing GTA games? Nah, my brother likes to do it more. They're fine. They're fine. Nothing that I would sit down and play for 100 hours or anything. Wolf Cool, any plans for a 24-hour or 1,000-hour stream? I couldn't do something like that because number one, my internet. Number two, because there would be too many distractions in the house. I'm too busy. I could never do something like that now. Like if I had like my own apartment or something, sure, but And if I wasn't doing school or working, sure, but there's no way I could do that. That would be, and if I did, that would be a Twitch thing, not a YouTube thing. I would not want that to be a YouTube thing. Just simply because that I like to have my videos be a little bit more clean and a little bit more condensed, even though this is a 2-hour me thing of just talking, but you get what I'm trying to say. I should probably, no, I'm not going to, I was going to say I was going to open my window, but I'll probably just ignore it for now because I'm getting a little bit warm in here. I'll be honest. You probably see the sweat on my brow from the light. To avoid, what is your favorite food to eat? I love tacos. Tacos is my favorite food. Zayd, I think Batman and Superman sort of had reasons to fight each other, but they should go after the Joker. Yeah. Zayd, bye, Mike. I wish to stay a lot more, but I'm going to go to bed now. You never disappoint me at all when it comes to your videos. Thank you very much. I think Felicia Jones as Felicia Hardy in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was gorgeous as well, and I would count her as the second prettiest actress in Spider-Man movie after Emma Stone. That's a good one, sure. Wolf Cool. In the Discord, it's shocking that Chris Cooper, who plays Norman in TASM 2 in the opening, he was up for Doc Ock to Spider-Man 2. Yeah, that's a little weird. Jedi Prime, I can relate to you. Since that I'm afraid of dates, I'm also single as well. There was at one point where the girl who was older than me asked me to date I was scared of it. Yes, this happened to me. Okay, so when I was this happened. Okay, so I got a story for you guys. Story time. So at my first prom I went to, this was my first prom I went to. I went single. I was by myself. Well, I wasn't by myself. I went with friends. So it was me and my friends. I think maybe one or two of them had dates, but it was just us. And at the dance, I was dancing with this girl. And at the time, I think I was 17 and she was 19. And she gave me her number. Like she like straight up like just like right in front of me, just like wrote it on a piece of paper and like gave it to me after our dance. Like she loved my dancing. She said that she loved my dancing. So I was a good dancer. Gave me her number, and I ended up texting her and telling her like, hey, you know, you're cute and everything, but you're kind of old, kind of want someone my own age, which she respected. I'm glad she did, because she was older than me. She was like by 2 years older than me. But yeah, man, same thing that happened to me too. It's weird. It's weird. And then you tell your mom, and then your mom's like, no. It was so funny. It was great. It was awesome. Time of my life. Again, high school, best years of my life. Tuna Void, do you have a favorite artist? Maybe Todd McFarlane. I love his Spider-Man art. I love his Spider-Man art designs. Oh, and what's his name? Alex Ross. He's so good at that too. Alex Ross does Marvel and DC stuff. He's really good at that too. Comic Book King 2099 went from popular to underrated. Yep, pretty much. Jedi Prime. Okay. Wolf Cool, have you played the first Last of Us? I have, and I did do a playthrough on my channel. You might notice that there are some parts missing because of copyright, but I did play The Last of Us on the channel, and I did play and beat The Last of Us a few times. So yeah, I've played The Last of Us, so it's a good game. Oh geez. J-Wing77, I feel like 7th grade is a good first year for a cell phone. Kenzie Subs, Mike, don't forget the kids don't watch MCU Spidey, LOL. Yeah, you're not watching that either, sonny boy or little or daughter girl. My versions of songs, would you let your kids watch all the Spider-Man movies? All of them but the MCU ones. Wolf Cool, it's Nor Carnajock, it's Monster Rock. Okay. Kenzie Subs, Mike's next podcast should be reviewing The Mandalorian. Oh yeah, I did say to my sister, I said I was gonna watch that. I think what I'll do is I'll watch it maybe starting tonight or maybe tomorrow night. We'll see. Kenzie subs, Mike, I agree with you. F Miles, where the F is my boy Miguel. Yeah, exactly. Like, I love Miguel, man. Zaid, what do you think of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 remake actors playing their video games together on their YouTube channels while interacting with each other? That's awesome. I think that's cool. I watched the one with the girl who did the. I didn't watch the voice actor. I watched the actual facial animated actress play the. She's Russian. She played the Resident Evil 3 remake. I watched that. I really liked watching it. I had to watch subtitles though, but that's fine. Julio Rodriguez, Mike, thoughts on One More Day and Spider-Man Blue? We all know that One More Day sucked. Spider-Man Blue was meh. Zaid, I would burn my Spidey stuff if Peter Parker was completely removed from the Marvel Universe. No, I would only do it. I would only do it if they fucking said that Peter Parker said that it was okay for Miles to bang Gwen. I would be like, fuck this shit. I'd be like, fuck that. I'm out, man. It's like destroy all my discs. Be like, fuck this shit. Combo King, is Time Force also? Oh yes, Time Force. Yes, I love Time Force too. JWing77, what is your Twitch? My Twitch is Michael Awesome Line. It's all lower caps. I think I would have to go back and check. It's on my about page if you really want to look at it. It's like in the description. Tuna Void, would you marry a Mexican girl who cooks tacos for your favorite food? I don't know if my mom would like that. My mom, it's, like how you have your mothers, right? Your mothers are like, I only want you to date and I only want you to marry or have kids with these specific certain groups of people. My mom is a little she would not like that. She would let me with an Asian woman. Like if it was like a cute Asian girl or something, or like a white girl, but she would be annoyed with me if it was she would accept it, but she would be a little whatever if it was like a Mexican girl or like a black girl. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't mention this, but when I was talking about my girlfriends, one of my girlfriends was black. I had a black girlfriend. And then the other two girls I was talking about were white. So just so you guys know. Combo King, by the way, nothing happened. We never kissed or anything. Combo King, by burn, do you mean sell your stuff, Zaid? Yeah. What do you mean by that, Zaid? Because me, I just smash everything, if I'm being honest. Wolf Cool Motel is the future Spider-Man. What? Or you mean Miguel? Yeah, he is. Miguel is future Spider-Man. I love that. JWing77, Mandalorian is better when you take your time with it and don't binge it. Don't binge it? All right, fine. I won't binge it. I binged The Boys. I didn't. No, I didn't. I watched it actually every night or something. I watched an episode or two every night. My versions of songs. What career are you going to take director? I watched one of your older videos where you said you wanted to be a movie director. That was a long time ago. I decided I didn't want to do that. Who knows? I don't know yet. I'll let you guys know when I do, though. Well, cool. Which is your worst Spider-Man idea? One More Day or Freddie Prinze Jr. almost playing Spider-Man before Toby in 2002. Which is your worst Spider-Man idea? Probably the Freddie Prinze Jr., if I'm being honest. One More Day was not a bad idea. It's just the execution of it was bad. He should not have given up MJ for that. That should not have happened. You know what I mean? Maybe, do you know what would have been cooler instead? Maybe if he said to Mephisto, do you know what would have been? Do you know what would have been very heartfelt and as a thing to say in the comics? If he said to Mephisto, Give me one more day to spend with my aunt. Give me one more day. Just spend time with Aunt May. And then then he could, that way you keep the progression of Spider-Man with Mary and MJ, and then you could keep going from there. The idea was not bad. It was the execution and some of the things behind it. Can't see subs. Baby Yoda ruins the damn show. It's not even about Mando. Zaid, the lizard boss fight from Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro was terrifying as well. Oh yeah, he was scary. Yeah, the lizard was really scary in Enter Electro. Yeah. Comic Book King, funny you said that. Actually hated the stealth suit when the first Far From Home trailer was released. Well, yeah, because it's like, why would he need that? You know what I mean? So yeah, fine. I guess it is a little hypocritical of me to say. Can't see subs. I would destroy all my Spidey stuff probably if they made Spidey gay in the third Spider-Man movie. And don't forget that, Mike. LOL. Yeah, I know. Tuna Void. Why would your mom not be okay with a Mexican girl, but okay with an Asian girl? I don't know. It's very weird. It's a very weird preference she has. Zaid, I'm not lying. Monster Ock did say it's not over yet in a very creepy voice. It's not over yet, Spidey. Kenty subs. Yeah, yes, Mike. I'm gonna get white chocolate and dark chocolate babies. LOL. Nice. Zaid, listening to your voice clips of Monster Ock, he does say it's not over yet. Ah, geez. Jedi Prime, out of all the things happened to me personally in 2020, leaving in taxes, especially my parents selling the house, or taxis that I grew up with, had the worst effect on me. Sorry, man. JWing77, when I binged The Mandalorian, I enjoyed the first half of the season, but then it gets mind-numbing when I rewatched the later episodes and enjoyed them significantly more. Okay. My version of songs that better not make Spider-Man gay. I will be so mad. JWing77, that's probably just me, though. All right. Zaid, I'm definitely not lying about Monster Rock. It's not over yet. He does say it in a very creepy voice. Okay, all right, calm down. Sure, you were right. Maybe I'd have to go back and listen to it. But anyway, I think that's a good place to stop. We talked a lot about stuff today. We talked a lot about a lot of stuff today. So with that being said, I'm gonna be done here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out of here. Up and away. Hold on, we got one more question. Wolf Cool, my last question for this stream. What was your favorite unused Spider-Man movie concept art? It'd probably be in Spider-Man 4 with him with Spider-Man giving Mysterio the cops. I like that. I think that's kind of I would love to see that. But other than that, I don't really got anything off the top of my head. So that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'm out of here. Up and away. See you guys.